Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm Charlotte Dobre, and the question on today's agenda is, what if the whole world went vegetarian? What if all 7 billion people on this planet decided to stop eating meat? It would take a lot of time and a lot of convincing to get every person on this planet to be a vegetarian, but one has to wonder what would happen if they tried. Would it be all good? Would it be all bad? That's exactly what we're going to talk about right now on Life's Biggest Questions. People become vegetarians for different reasons. Some want a healthier lifestyle, others are animal lovers. But another big reason to become a vegetarian is to reduce impact on the environment. As the global population increases, inevitably, so does our impact on the environment. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the meat industry is one of the leading threats to the environment. About 14.5% of all human-related greenhouse gas emissions come from the meat industry. Yes, livestock produce emissions in the form of methane gas. That percentage is only going to increase as the population increases. In the US, an average family of 4 emits more greenhouse gases due to the meat they eat than from driving 2 cars. If the whole world went vegetarian by the year 2050, food-related greenhouse gas emissions would probably drop by 60%. At the same time, the impact on global health would be significant. The global mortality rate would reduce 6 to 10% if the whole world stopped eating meat by 2050. Things like diabetes, coronary heart disease, strokes, and some cancers are linked to meat consumption. It is estimated that global vegetarianism would stop the deaths of around 7 million people every year. That being said, animal products contain more nutrients per calorie than what vegetarians eat, like rice and grains. In order to help sustain the world's already malnourished countries, a good substitute for meat would have to be chosen so that those people don't starve. Another benefit to going vegetarian is that livestock takes up a lot of space. Approximately 68% of all agricultural land in the world is used for livestock. Get rid of the livestock and you suddenly have a whole lot of room for other things. We could restore grasslands and forests. This would also help our atmosphere because more plants would in turn produce more oxygen. Restoring natural habitats could bring back lost biodiversity. But much of the world's land that's being used for livestock is not suitable for crops or forests. Not to mention, certain nomadic groups of people like the Mongols, who rely on livestock in these places, would have to settle in towns or cities. Even though there would be significant benefits to the whole world going vegetarian, there would also be serious problems that would arise. Vegetarianism would help developed countries, but not poorer ones. Often in developing countries, many people rely on the meat industry to make money. More than 1 billion people depend on raising and processing animals as a job, and many of those people are small-scale farmers. Sure, maybe they could find other food products to produce, but finding 1 billion people alternative careers would be difficult. Rural communities would likely also face significant unemployment problems if the whole world went vegetarian. The global economy would also suffer. There are billions of domestic animals killed and sold on Earth every year for food. Getting rid of those animals would impact the economy greatly. The whole world going vegetarian would be a significant change for everyone. But is there a way of reaping the benefits without as many of the consequences? Yes, and it's moderation. If we reduce portion sizes and conform to the World Health Organization's dietary recommendations, it would bring down greenhouse gas emissions significantly, as much as 17% in the UK. But going vegetarian is no easy task, simply because eating meat is a huge part of many lives. It's tradition. There would be no more Christmas turkey or ham, and definitely no bacon. All that being said, would it be a good idea for the whole world to go vegetarian? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. I'm Charlotte Dobre for Life's Biggest Questions. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to our growing channel.